What's up, guys? This is my first review. So I thought, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I watch Dragon Ball Super all the time. So I thought my first official review would be on Dragon Ball Super, episode 122. Now, guys, this was an amazing episode. Got to see a lot of great things, some amazing artwork. And just so you guys know, if you're Dragon Ball Super fans, Dragon Ball Z fans, whatnot, Dragon Ball Super, the artistry is not done by the same artist every single time. With this was done with the same artist that did episode 109 and 110, where Goku got Ultra Instinct. So you saw a lot of good detail in the artwork because they had really upped their game for this one, and it was amazing to see. I mean, the whole episode started out with the Grand Priest basically saying that because all these other universes had been erased, that there was too much room in the bleachers. So they took the bleachers, which is like a giant ring around the arena, and condensed them down into a little small section of bleachers. So you have all these different universes that are sitting right next to each other, including Universe 11 and 7 that are in the finals. And there were a couple of dirty stares given off by Piccolo of Universe 7 and some of the Pride Troopers that had been kicked off of the arena for the Tournament of Power. So they condensed it all down, and then we get into Goku walking forward and getting basically nose to nose with Jiren, because we know from that last time that they fought, when Goku got Ultra Instinct, that this was probably going to be the final fight in the Tournament of Power. And so they start fighting, and it's kind of like a warm up fight. You can tell both guys aren't exactly going at their max amount of energy. I mean, Goku transforms right away into Super Saiyan Blue, but power scaling with Super Saiyan Blue is so crazy. There's times where he seems like the most powerful being in the universe, and there's other times where Krillin took a Kamehameha from Super Saiyan Blue and survived. Like, it doesn't always make sense. But they were going through it, and they were talking and fighting, and then Vegeta comes in and starts to attack Jiren, and Vegeta's like, hey, or Goku's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm fighting him. And for those that don't know, Vegeta is my all-time favorite character. I love Vegeta. I think he does not get enough, I don't want to say screen time, but enough time to shine, really, compared to Goku. Because while Goku is the main character of the story, I love Vegeta. I think he should get more screen time. But I digress. And then we had a lot of cut scenes in this where you see Frieza start to go against Dispo, Topo start to fight Gohan and Android 17. Those were all kind of side fights, but I think we kind of all understand, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Super, that the main fight that everybody really wants to see is Goku versus Jiren, or Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren. But I'm going to kind of take you through this. So Gohan and Topo and Android 17 start fighting, and that's kind of a little side fight there. But then Vegeta, as he started to attack Jiren, he was hitting him, and there was no damage being done to Jiren. Vegeta gets batted away like he's a fly. Goku jumps in, they start fighting. And then Vegeta jumps back. Vegeta's getting knocked down consistently. He looks up, and he notices that with Jiren's multi-punch attack that we saw when Goku got Ultra Instinct that he kept hitting everybody with, he was actually able to see these punches, and he saw a weakness in them. So Vegeta jumps in and starts fighting Jiren, and all of a sudden, he's dodging these hits, and he got a solid uppercut right to Jiren's stomach. It was amazing to see. Like I said, the artist work, the definition of the muscles was awesome when he hit Jiren with this punch. And Jiren looked shocked. He didn't know what had happened, because for the longest time in the Tournament of Power, I want to say Jiren had been hit once or twice, and that was by Goku in Ultra Instinct form. And then, they're fighting again. All of a sudden, Vegeta then sees through it again for the second time and hits Jiren with a solid kick again to the gut. But Vegeta has his flaws. He likes to talk. So Vegeta, like he does, got kind of cocky, and Jiren hits him with a blast that essentially was going to knock Vegeta out of the arena. And everybody in the stands are freaking out. They're like, "Oh my God, Vegeta's about to get knocked out." This beam is pushing Vegeta to the edge of the arena, and then all of a sudden you see this explosion, and nothing. All right, you just see a puff cloud of smoke, and Vegeta starts walking up and looks at Jiren, and Vegeta is just battered and beaten up at that point in time because that blast was so powerful. He starts walking up and he's like, "Hey, this is my pride on the line here, essentially. I'm going to hit you with everything I got." And what does Vegeta bust out? Old Faithful, his final flash attack. His final flash attack is by far one of my favorite moves in all of Dragon Ball. It is one of the most powerful moves that we've ever seen. Essentially, if he uses that on a planet, he could destroy it. Well, Vegeta challenges Jiren to provoke his attack, to not move, let him hit him with this attack. And Jiren thinks he's so strong, and Jiren, thinking he is as strong as we all know he is from watching this, says, "Okay, fine, whatever. I'm gonna stand right here. Hit me with it." Vegeta hits the best Final Flash I had seen in Super Saiyan Blue form. On top of that, and it shocked everybody. Everybody from Universe 11's God of Destruction to our God of Destruction, Universe 7, hits it, and Topo and Dispo stopped their battles because they thought Jiren was probably getting knocked off of the arena. And all of a sudden, the clouds and the smoke dissipate, and it looked like this had knocked Jiren down for maybe half a second. Then cut to the next scene, and Vegeta looks down, and there is a massive ball of energy sitting right at his stomach. Jiren, not really smiling, but in serious, like, "You really think you got me with that?" Da da da. Hits Vegeta with this blast, and I was under the impression that he might have almost tried to kill Vegeta with that because it didn't look like it was designed to really knock him off. And then Vegeta hits the ground and is basically incapacitated. The episode ended there, and I was totally blown away by this. I thought that Vegeta would have been knocked off at that point in time, but to me, it sounds like there's more for him to do in the Tournament of Power, or he might get knocked off next episode. But overall, I didn't think this was the best episode of Dragon Ball Super. I still personally feel like the episode where Goku gets Ultra Instinct, or when Goku was fighting Kefla and knocked her off with that straight to the face Kamehameha wave. Those are my two favorite episodes of Dragon Ball Super so far. But this is right up there. It was really, really good to see Vegeta get two shots in as Super Saiyan Blue, where Goku really didn't get any shots like that in as Super Saiyan Blue. He had to pull out Ultra Instinct to achieve that. I would give this episode overall rating maybe like a B+. I know that this, again, is my first video, and they will improve as time goes by and as I learn how to do these. So I thank you guys for bearing with me through this video. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. You know, for those of you that watch, or those that haven't watched, you thinking about getting into Dragon Ball, let me know in the comments below what you are thinking, what you thought of the video, what you thought of Dragon Ball Super, what you thought of this episode. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And also, in the bottom corner, hit the little bell icon so you can be the first to be notified when I upload a new video. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you later. Bye.